Okay. We're here to celebrate Jeff Carson's 30th year with the company. Okay? And it's a nice turnout, and none of you were paid to be here. That's what's nice about it. Yeah, so 30 years. 1982, he was hired. See, what was going on in 1982? Besides, Croninger wishes well for you. He said he was in 8th grade in 1982. But 1982, let's see, what was going on? Times Man of the Year. Anybody know? It was the computer. How appropriate. So, in 1982, let's see, the price of a new home was $82,000. And in today's terms, that's just a little less than 2 Priuses. You can ask Isley about that. So anyhow, I think gallon of gas was 91 cents. Average income for us was $21,000. Let's see. Thriller, Poltergeist, Epcot Center open. Anybody who knows what Epcot means? Come on, somebody. Experimental Community of Tomorrow, 30 years ago. We're still not living. So, in 1982, Jeff was hired by Milt Walker. So he's responsible. And since then, he's worn out Pete Simcoe, Jerry Brandt, Dave Hoffman, retired Sandy Toussaint, and I'm now a work in progress for him. So,
soon to be.
Yeah. Jeff takes care of, what he does currently now is he works on, he's responsible for all the SBT. I mean, and he has brought to that system efficiencies, both computer-wise, shrink-wise. He's done a fabulous job. He also supports both plants, Osceola, Danville, throughout the night, 24/7. It's endless for him. But I asked him recently, I said, so all those nice things you've done, what thing do you think makes your time here at American Greetings worthwhile? And he said, Steve, during Y2K, we owned Carlton Cards France, and they were woefully behind in their plan to get up with Y2K. So Jeff told me the mere fact that Doug threatened Carlton Cards France with sending Jeff over, put them back on track in 2 weeks. So
as soon as they heard me speak French.
Yeah. So that's what he said, one of his greatest accomplishments. But he also wanted me to tell you guys that it cost him a trip to France for 6 months or 3 months or whatever. But he goes to Europe 3 times a year. So all these years, he knows everything about Europe. He's been to all the countries. He knows all the roadways, all the ways to get in and out of airports, what hotels to stay at, what food to eat. He knows everything about it. So my suggestion to you, if you ever plan to go to Europe, talk to Isley. He also liked it. He wanted me to tell you guys that he likes sports. But then we went on discussing what he likes, and he likes soccer and Indian. So yeah, that doesn't count as sports. You might as well like golf, right? So he wanted me to remember something. That he's an aficionado of classical music and a patron of the arts. So, no,
true.
That's true.
Yes. Yes.
That's true. But there's one thing that you guys don't know about Jeff, and I don't think anybody knows here, maybe except one person or 2 people, that when he used to work for the county, and he was in IT at the county, and he says, we got to get to, he's talking to his buddy who sat across from him. He said, we got to get to a better, bigger IT department, one with more future, bigger machines, something that actually is state-of-the-art.
And private sector.
Private sector. He said that. So he mentioned that to him. He says, talking to his buddy and he said, we got to get to American Greetings. He says, they have a job posting. I'm going for an interview. You should come with me. So the other guy didn't come. So he kept in contact with him for 2 years. So 2 years later, he finally talked this guy into coming to American Greetings. And Jim, can I mention your name in this? So Jeff directly is responsible for the guy we all report to today. That's Jim. So that's a big thing for us, all of us. Jeff, thanks for that.
No problem. No problem. I'm glad I did it.
So I want to say one more thing because I know why you're all here, and and I'm about to turn it over to him. But before we can get to the cake and coffee, we're going to have to listen to Jeff here for a second. So Jeff, you have any words you want to say?
Yeah, just a couple. I'm not going to do a Tebow and kneel down, but I am very grateful to God that I've had employment here for 30 years. I'm very lucky, very fortunate, and I'm also grateful to my managers, all of them who's kept me around despite some of the mistakes I've made, and there have been some. That's really it. As Marie Antoinette said, let him eat cake.
Okay. Give us the first slice.